Did you know there were 15 women from diverse backgrounds who were also part of the Constituent Assembly that wrote the Constitution? Their stories have been explored in a recently published book called The 15, and today we're going to be speaking to the authors, Angellica Aribam and Akash Satyawali. Why did you choose to write about this?
The mention of women leaders are very scarce. For example, when we go back to our childhood, when we were in school, reading history textbooks, we used to hear names like Sarojini Naidu, Vijayalakshmi Pandit, but we don't really know much about them.
I think on the sexism women faced, it was from every stakeholder. So after Vijayalakshmi Pandit had become minister, and she was the first woman minister in the provincial government of United Provinces. She wrote a book on how So I Became a Minister, and there she writes about how the media would ask her questions about her appearances.
We realized that, okay, there's this invisibilization of women leaders that's happening.
Going through their journeys, and when we look at the current political atmosphere or contemporary issues, so obviously the issues, while they may not be the same, but the framework, is still that patriarchal lens that we look at the women and their struggles. So it gives you an...
Can you give us some example?
There's a long history where women were asking for, civic rights, asking for right in property, right to property, separation within the family, right to divorce, because these are not rights traditionally recognized, at least in the Hindu system.
Amu Swaminathan, one of the women, she had won an election in 1935, municipal elections, and there was no mention of this anywhere. Thankfully, I was reading another material on some old magazine, and it was just mentioned on the footnotes. Oh my God, Akash, you believe this woman did this? And he would come back and like, this woman also did this and said this. We were in a constant awe, admiration, and sometimes even shocked that, these things were discussed way back in the 1930s or 40s.
When it comes to the book, did you guys also have disagreements with the writing style, how to go about things? Just asking as two friends writing a book together.
Yeah, there have been intense discussions, there have been intense fights. But at the end of the day,
this is the first time I'm hearing of it.
Yeah.